AskReddit by Japan engineer. How do you wanna die? Inert gas asphyxiation in a pure nitrogen atmosphere. Quick and painless without the panic of hypercapnic alarm response. I read an article about assisted suicide once and this was their method. Without knowing what hit me. Honestly. Just gone. I don't want to know that I'm dying. Like a bullet to the head, and even that doesn't provide a 100% chance. Edit. I don't care what. The bullet was just an example. I don't want to know what and when. Just gone and done. Honestly, sleeping. Part of me wants to die painlessly in my sleep. The other part of me wants to die mysteriously so I get a murder mystery podcast about me. Quickly, I don't want to suffer and put money into keeping myself alive. When my time comes, I'm going to accept it and just wish it would be quick and I won't notice. Had a co-worker pass recently. She started chemo, then about 2 weeks ago she said to one of my other workers, "We are stopping chemo. I want to die peacefully without the meds and pain etc etc." She passed last week. All within a month. Got diagnosed and then poof, gone. Fuck cancer. Edit. Tell your friends and family you love them. You don't know when the last time you'll see them will be. Greeting that snail as an old friend. Well, if I got to pick, I suppose while standing in a room full of my mortal enemies, my head explodes in Evil Dead fashion and bees swarm out of the neck hole. Why bees? I'm just curious. The nicest death I have ever heard of was from a long deceased friend of my grandparents. He celebrated his 80th birthday, invited a good number of his best friends to his home and they all had a great time. They ate, talked and even danced, and after everyone went home, the old man fell asleep in his favorite chair. Since this happened every once in a while, his wife put a blanket on him and went to sleep. By the next day he had passed peacefully in his sleep from a heart attack. I think that is certainly one of the best ways to go. Peacefully from a heart attack. What? Turning off my robot body when I can no longer sustain myself on the last bits of energy in a dying, ancient universe. My battery is low and it's getting dark. Nitrogen gas. Quick, painless and efficient. Why do people bother with complicated and or painful euthanasia when this exists? Awesome. I just want it to be awesome. It will be. After defeating 100 enemies. It is always the 101st that gets you. When I die, I hope I won't have a pet, because they would be confused as why you left them and never came back. I want to die in my sleep. I've told my wife that if I die, my dog is to be brought in to see me. Dogs understand death. I'd rather him mourn my death than suffer abandonment. Advertise myself as the next Evil Knievel, and for my first stunt I'd attempt to jump a comical amount of buses on a ramp that shoots me straight in the air. I get a wingsuit and jump out of a plane into the funeral home ceiling. Without pain. I have chronic pain for almost every moment of my life. I'm not complaining, but take it away in my death at least. Honestly, I am kind of used to pain by now, so if I die with more I wouldn't exactly bother me, but it would be nice if it didn't happen that way. Right there with ya. Sorry for all the "have you tried this" replies. They can get annoying. Hoping for the best for you through the illnesses, my friend. Naked and screaming, the same way I came into this world. Naked, screaming, and covered in someone else's blood. Kinda wanna just be evaporated out of cosmic existence by an Edel-rich deity beyond human comprehension, ya know? I don't know, it's beyond my comprehension. In surgery. I'll have said my goodbyes just in case. and I'll be unconscious and anesthetized. Oof. I had a couple of surgeries within a year of having my kid, also a C-section, but I was awake, and my biggest fear was dying in surgery and not getting to have any dying thoughts. Oddly enough, I want to know I'm dying when it happens. I want to imagine my child's face, reflect on life, just go out with positivity. I don't want my last moments on earth to be a doctor saying, okay, now count to 10 for me. Heat death of the universe. That's gonna be super boring, though. Trillions of years with nothing but black holes for company. Celestial body collision with Earth. The 4th of December 2034, 9:48 AM GMTC. In a nose-diving airplane, hurling towards the ground at Mach 1 speeds from 10,000 meters. If I'm going out with adrenaline. That or overdosing on heroin when I'm 95. Edit. Guys, relax. I'm not a pilot, you have nothing to worry about, lol. Make it morphine. And that is how 80% of hospice patients go. In service to someone else. Maybe in the act of saving someone somehow. Some death that has meaning and improves the world. Death by snoo. What did they die of? Crushed pelvises. I don't want to die. Should have thought about that before you didn't share my WhatsApp chain letter. I've always wanted to die doing something heroic. Like saving a family from a burning building. Then as I get the last child out, a firefighter yells it's gonna blow. That's actually nice. Naked girl avalanche. Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, wow, what a ride. Hunter S. Thompson. Didn't Johnny Depp make a cannon to scatter his ashes in? Not alone. Which is why I'm studying to be a pilot. Edit. Wow, thanks for the awards. This comment right here, officer. In a funny way that will make people and my dead whatever the fuck laugh. The universe dying, therefore killing me. Heavily bound and gagged in several layers of latex, vacuum packed in plastic and then buried alive in concrete in a remote location no one will ever find. See, this guy gets it. Everybody else answering asleep or surrounded by loved ones. In my bed of old age while sleeping with my husband. Yeah, I feel fancy. That is a hell of a way to go. I don't really want to die at all, but if it was up to me I would say at the end of the universe when everything is gone. On a motorcycle going very fast off a bridge. Raging against the dying of the light. In my own bed, at the age of 80, with a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. Thanks, Tyrion. Yup, knew this was gonna be here.